Get past the people, get past the hit me. Get on down I wanna get on the good foot.
What's up, my name is Roberto. I represent a crew called Nemesis. I'm 20 years old and I've been dancing for about 9 years. The style of dance I do is called b-boying, also known as breakdance. What got me into dancing was, you see these videos that trend on YouTube, you have these certain dancers that constantly shine and you're always checking them out. So you just constantly watching their videos over and over again, and it gets to a point, wow, I want to learn that. And then it got to a point where you'd see people actually doing that live on the streets, and it just gives you more of an inspiration, like, wow, I want to do that. So I just got down to it and I just taught myself, really. There's one dancer that shined the most out of everyone. His name is Roxray. He represents Renegade Squad. He's from the United States of America. His style of dance kind of just, it was just breathtaking. It took my mind out of this world. His style is so unique, so fresh. He's very clean, and he's a humble dancer overall, and he's just very inspiring. I look up to him. I've been looking up to him for a number of years, so he's a good dancer to look up to. I'm looking to aim and pursue my dance as a career. It's getting towards as a career. Like, I was scouted by Nemesis crew. I've only been with them recently. I'm their newest member, basically. I haven't been with them that long. I started off with a crew called Apex, and I had a career with them. But then when they finished off, I kind of in that break zone where I wasn't dancing much as a career, and it was more of a hobby then. But now it's getting back into a career again, so I'm hoping to keep it as that further in the future. My favourite part of being a dancer is obviously you're learning new things, you get good knowledge, you meet a lot of new people in the dance industry, and it's just such a very friendly culture. I dance to inspire other people because it keeps the younger generation of today off the streets, and also I like to inspire the older generation as well. So dance itself isn't just for young people, no matter what age you are. When I perform, before I get on that stage, I do feel that nerve kicking in, and it's always on that heat of the moment when there's an act before us that are performing, and we're just sitting there backstage watching the other act performing on that stage in front of thousands of people. And just before we get on that stage, the nerve kicks in big time. So, but when we get on that stage, I feel great. I feel there's nothing to worry about. I do my thing, and we end up pulling off a good performance. Me as a dancer, I prefer to be a battlehead. I like to battle a lot more than what I do perform. Don't get me wrong, I love performing, but battling's always been there for me because it's the traditional style of dance. And also, I love going on them one-to-one, head-to-head. Battling's basically, it's always been about that. You face your opponent, you just rip it up, get in their faces or whatever. It's all out of love, but it's another way of expressing yourself. It's always been the traditional way of my type of style of dance. So I've always been a battlehead over a performer. People ask me, like, would I ever stop dance? And what keeps me going. But let me say something, I wouldn't really quit dance. What reason for that is because there is so much in dance itself, as well as just the culture of hip hop. There is so much in dance that you can learn throughout the years, and what keeps me going is there's a lot of things in the culture itself that you can look up to, you can be a part of. My favourite battle would probably be the jump off, because that was a very, very heated event. The vibes there, the crowd get you on that wow factor, and it's just the overall of that event is just, the best way to describe it is just wow, that's it, because it's not just dance there, there's producer battles, MC battles, twerking battles, but coming back to the dance of it, like the crew dance battles were heated, they were very, very heated. The competition level was always up here, it was never one of them amateur events. It was a very, very, very tough event, and you had to bring it all. It was either all or nothing, and we would always come out either one in the top three. We would always be in the top three of them events of the jump off. If dance wasn't in my life, my next bet would have been DJing. Reason for that is I haven't been DJing as long as dance. I've only been DJing for about nearly 2 years. DJing is still, it's just a hobby at this moment in time. I'm not really looking to have that into a career at the moment, but I've always been a big fan of music. I've always wanted to be a part of music, not just a listener. I wanted to, oh wow, I want to be able to make scratches like that. I want to be able to juggle beats like how certain DJs do. I want to be able to manipulate music with my own hands. So that being said, DJing would have been the next thing. If dance wasn't there, I would have turned DJing into a full-time career like dance. My advice is to anyone who wants to get into the hip-hop industry, keep doing what you gotta do, keep training. Remember, practice makes perfect. You're not gonna get something instantly just like that. You gotta work hard for what you gotta do. You gotta train hard. You have to fall to succeed. Just remember that, keep that in mind, and you'll be the best at what you do, whether it's dance, DJing, acting, singing, whatever. Just keep what you're doing, keep practicing, and you'll be top. You'll be at the very, very top.
But you make everything alright when you hold and you squeeze it, But you make everything alright when you hold and you squeeze it tight. But you make everything alright when you hold and you squeeze it. You make me feel so nice when I'm around you. Wake up in the morning and I'll spend my whole life with you. The sweetness of your smile helps away with all of my fears. If it should all go wrong, my life succumb to tears. I've never been so deep into anyone else but you. A place within my heart.